As Cawl's ship came under attack, his Necron prisoner was finally able to escape and seek her revenge. Here's what happened. If Asenath IU hadn't announced herself, Cawl would have died. Properly died. She could have downed him from behind, and while he was helpless, she could have cracked his mental ciphers and poured all manner of Xenos filth into his systems. He doubted even he could have survived that. Thank the Omnissiah for the all-too-human nature of these inhuman androids, he thought. She had to let him know who was going to kill him. That gave him time. Picoseconds only, but that was enough to reconfigure his energy shielding to absorb the Gauss bolt she flung from her hand at his head. She was about to learn that even unarmed, Belisaria's Cawl was far from harmless. The discharge from the impact was spectacular. Her Gauss stream was fragmented into a dozen arcs of crawling green lightning that crashed into the exhibits, making them explode and lighting up the hall with actinic starkness. His ocular systems were overloaded by the display, but so were hers. Asenath IU screamed metallically as power raced through her metal frame, enough of a distraction for Cawl to charge at the Cryptek. He was gratified at the sensation of shock she projected. She clearly expected him to die right then. "Not dead!" he bellowed, amplifying the shout by a factor of 10 and projecting it aggressively from the voxmeter bolted to his shoulder, turning his words into a sonic assault. Glass behind the Cryptek exploded. Carefully curated pieces that had withstood eons were sent toppling to the floor, and Cawl was still not done. He threw himself at her. A dozen mechadendrites whipped forward. The lesser delivered bursts of debilitating power. The bigger ones he used to pick her up bodily, heft her over his head, and toss her across the room. 698 pounds, his senses informed him she weighed. Yet he threw her quite easily, his dendrite hive being made for industrial work. She let out a cry of anger as she slammed into the wall. She was back on her feet instantly, her metal body undamaged. "Do you intend to wrestle me into submission?" she scoffed. "Brute force will not work." "I couldn't agree more," said Cawl, and dove into his museum with stunning speed, his giant mechanical body scattering exhibits everywhere. Asenath IU chased the fleeing Magos with a beam of buzzing Gauss fire. The ray cut out. Smoke drifted over the smashed treasures. From his hiding place 100 yards away, Cawl dared a short scan pulse. It returned an image of Asenath IU peering uncertainly around the hall. She could not see him. "I will find you. I will kill you." "Oh no you won't," said Cawl to himself and set to work.